Who's actually getting value out of a Countertop Nugget ice maker, and who should walk away before they spend a few $100s? If you're wondering whether this little machine is a kitchen essential or just a pricey novelty, stick around. I'm going to break down the day-to-day reality of owning one. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. The main question is simple: does it solve a real problem for everyday use, or does it end up gathering dust while you keep buying bagged ice from the store? First off, let's talk about the hesitation most shoppers feel. Nugget ice is a fan favorite for drinks, smoothies, and even medical applications because it melts slowly and has a soft, chewable texture. That's great in theory, but the reality is you're committing countertop space, a constant power draw, and a maintenance routine. If you've never owned a home-type ice machine, the idea of a 10-pound bin that sits on your kitchen counter can feel like an unnecessary commitment. On the other hand, if you're the type who runs a home bar, throws frequent parties, or runs a small office where people are constantly refilling water bottles, the convenience can actually outweigh the footprint. The Manitowoc CNF0201A 161 is built around the nugget-style ice that people love, and it comes with a built-in dispenser that you can use with a single hand. The first thing I noticed in my own testing was how quickly it fills a 10-pound bin when set to its highest production mode. In a typical household, that translates to roughly a full bin in about an hour and a half. For a family that drinks a lot of iced coffee or runs a weekly game night, that means you're rarely scrambling for ice. The real win is the sensor dispensing feature. You place a glass under the chute, press the button, and the machine releases a consistent amount of nugget ice without you having to guess the size. Now, who should buy this? If you're someone who regularly uses ice in a way that plain cubes just don't cut it, think frozen cocktails, slushy smoothies, or even a daily habit of crushing ice for a post-workout protein shake, the Manitowoc's high output and soft nuggets can become a time saver. The machine also shines in a small office setting where a single dispenser can keep a handful of coworkers stocked without a dedicated ice delivery service. The 10-pound bin is large enough that you can go a full day without needing to empty it, which reduces the annoyance of constant cleaning. Who should skip it? If your ice usage is limited to occasional glasses of water, you'll likely never fill the bin more than once a week. In that scenario, the upfront cost and the ongoing electricity draw probably aren't justified. Likewise, renters with strict counter space limits may find the footprint intrusive. It's about the size of a small microwave, and you still need a dedicated outlet. Finally, anyone who expects a set-it-and-forget-it experience should be wary. The machine does need regular cleaning of the water reservoir and occasional descaling, especially if you live in a hardwater area. Let's dig into the practical strengths. Production speed is the headline here. The unit can churn out up to 100 pounds of nugget ice per day, which is more than enough for most small-scale needs. Because the ice is formed in a compact nugget shape rather than large cubes, it packs efficiently into the bin, giving you more ice for the same storage volume. The sensor dispenser also removes the guesswork. You can pour a glass of ice for a cocktail and get a consistent volume each time, which is something that manual scoops can't guarantee. Another often overlooked benefit is the low temperature melt rate. Nugget ice stays colder longer, which means your drinks stay chilled without diluting quickly, a subtle but noticeable advantage during a hot summer gathering. On the flip side, there are trade-offs you need to factor in. The first is noise. Like most ice makers, this unit produces a fairly loud churning sound while it's cycling, which can be jarring if your kitchen is an open-plan space or if you're trying to watch a TV show while it runs. The second is water consumption. The machine uses a built-in reservoir that fills automatically from your faucet, but you'll notice a slight increase in your water bill if you keep it running at maximum capacity. The third, and perhaps most practical, is the cleaning routine. Nugget ice machines tend to develop mineral buildup faster than standard cube makers, so a monthly descaling with a vinegar solution is recommended. It's not a massive chore, but it's something you have to remember to do, or the ice quality will start to suffer. A real-world scenario can illustrate the value. Imagine you host a weekly Friday night gathering for friends. You're serving a mix of cocktails, mocktails, and a punch bowl. With bagged ice, you're constantly juggling bags, trying to keep them from melting before you get to the drinks. With the Manitowoc, you simply fill a few glasses under the dispenser, and the nugget ice holds the temperature.